Welcome friends to another episode of TBL in my kitchen. I am your host, Nancy. Today I am going to show you how to level up some of the items that you might already have in your pantry. This recipe is super easy. This is what I'm going to use today. Okay friends, who doesn't have just a regular thing of Alfredo and some pasta? You can always follow the directions, mix it up, and it'll be delicious. But in this video, we are going to level it up. This video was requested by one of our subscribers and dear friend, Box Van D. I'm gonna put her channel information on here, and her channel information will also be in the description box. But she told me, Nancy, how about making an episode of TBL in my kitchen of items that you already have in your pantry? So, Box Bandy, I got you girl, I got you. So, that's why we are here. Everyone has in their pantry some pasta and some Alfredo sauce. Okay friends, and in order to level up this pasta, you do not need a lot. You can add all of these, you can omit all of these, or use some of them or none of them. That's up to you. To level it up a bit, I'm going to use some fresh parsley, and I also have a pint of mushrooms that I've cut up into little pieces. You can slice these however you want. Parsley. If you can, to level up any dish, if you can bring in any fresh herb, that will automatically bring it up a level, whether it's parsley or mint or basil, rosemary, thyme, whatever fresh herb that you have. If you can include it on a dish is going to be so much more delicious when you're including the fresh herbs. Now here's the super secret for leveling up most of the dishes actually of what you have in your pantry. This is type of a seasoned salt, but it has a chicken bouillon flavor and it has some amazing seasoning. So I'm going to include some of this. Regular parmesan cheese. If you want freshly grated parmesan cheese, that's up to you. Chopped garlic. You can chop your own. I have mine pre-chopped. I also have my containers because this is one of the meals that I am going to pre-prep. I am getting ready to travel and I am going to leave Bill some of these meals in the refrigerator and in the freezer. And this is super easy to make. It is super hearty, and we all know that there are some men out there that don't like the healthy stuff. And pasta is super hearty, and nowadays it is super affordable. So this is a super dish that you can make, and by just adding some fresh parsley and some mushrooms and some seasoning, it's gonna come out super delicious. Okay, we're going to start. I'm just going to finely chop this parsley and we'll start on the sauce. Oh, it smells delicious. We're gonna saute our mushrooms in some butter. We're going to add about a teaspoon of garlic, and once that is simmering, we're going to add our parsley and our sauce. It'll be super delicious. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you how. Let's start with some butter. About a tablespoon. Oh yeah, I have to bring you to the stove, huh? Come on. That's where the deliciousness happens. Let's go ahead and add our teaspoon of garlic and stop moving the camera. Let the garlic brown just for a few seconds, and let's go ahead and add our mushrooms. Saute your mushroom from 5 to 7 minutes and go ahead and add your jars of Alfredo. I am using 2 because in this family we love our pasta super saucy, so I am going to use one of these and one of these, so feel free to use one or both. Let's add them into the pot, and then we're going to add our chicken bouillon and our fresh parsley. And if you want to, you can save some aside just for garnishing purposes and just sprinkle a little bit of the sauce with the parmesan. That already smells delicious. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of this parmesan on top. The more you put, the thicker the sauce gets and the cheesier it gets, so it depends how cheesy you want it. And I'm also going to add my freshly chopped parsley. Hi! Let's add the parsley. That is pretty much it, guys. Now, if you're boiling pasta, as much as possible, season the water. It'll make your pasta taste so much better. I'm going to use some of this. I know I don't have to tell you, but when you season the water in your pasta, all that water is going to get absorbed in there. You don't have to season it a lot, but just enough so where it's not going to be bland and it has the little extra flavor. That's what I mean by season your water. Okay friends, my pasta is done. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my dish. Quick drizzle keeps it from sticking. If you want, sprinkle with more cheese. Oh, it smells delicious. This is what brings up the level on your pasta. You have the mushroom pieces, you have the fresh herbs, the seasoning, and it's just gonna make it taste so much more delicious and gourmet. And of course, more cheese. And there you have it, friends. That is it. Look at this delicious pasta. And it is super cheap, it is super affordable, and this is just one of the ways that you can level up your pantry items. Okay, let's give it a taste. I put extra sauce because Bill and I like it extra saucy and extra cheesy, so there it is. A little bit of the mushrooms, a little bit of the sauce, a little bit of the parsley. This is super delicious. It is super creamy and it just brings the whole level of the pasta up with the fresh ingredients. You can dish it as is, or like me, you can put it in your little pre-prep containers. You can freeze it and you can put it also in the refrigerator, and these are also microwave safe. That is it, my friends. I hope that you enjoy this pasta box vandy. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit that like button and let me know if it looks delicious to you. Thank you for joining me on another episode of TBL in my kitchen. I am Nancy. We'll see you on the next one. Of course, the dish, it's going to be so much more blah, blah, blah. The dish. This GoPro has really good sound. I don't know if you guys can even pick up the birds and the train in the background. Okay, let's cook. Items. Wow, that actually smells really good. Ingredients. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one.